When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Patience is a virtue, and I'm learning patience. It's a tough lesson. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. I think you should always bear in mind that entropy is not on your side. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. Really, the only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. I think life on Earth must be about more than just solving problems. It's got to be something inspiring, even if it is vicarious. If we drive down the cost of transportation in space, we can do great things. When I was a child, there's one thing I said. I never want to be alone. That's what I would say. I don't want to be alone. Life is too short for long-term grudges. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. It's very important to like the people you work with. Otherwise, your job is going to be quite miserable. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. I say something, and then it usually happens. Maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. If I'm not in love, if I'm not with a long-term companion, I cannot be happy. In order to have your voice be heard in Washington, you have to make some little contribution. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. I'd rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and right. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket, as long as you control what happens to that basket. Great companies are built on great products. I think we have a duty to maintain the light of consciousness to make sure it continues into the future. We're already cyborgs. Your phone and your computer are extensions of you, but the interface is through finger movements or speech, which are very slow. I think we are at the dawn of a new era in commercial space exploration. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. Self-driving cars are the natural extension of active safety, and obviously something we should do. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done, and how you could be doing it better. If humanity doesn't land on Mars in my lifetime, I would be very disappointed.